You know what's funny? I used to think that I needed to do the most to get my 4C low density fine natural hair to grow. Girl, I was wrong. Dead wrong. Hello, beautiful coily companions. Coming to you today with some real talk about length retention for 2025. And before you think, here we go again with another complicated routine. Trust me, this one is going to be different. Now, I've done quite a few regimens that have helped me to retain length. I mean, obviously, if I big chopped and my hair is now here, obviously I had to been doing some good things. I have a mini braids playlist and also a wash and go playlist. Both of these routines have definitely, I would be lying to you if I said that they did not help me retain length. But I don't think they were the best regimens for myself, and I'll do another video about that in the future. But today I want to dig deep into what I believe my routine for length retention is going to be for this year. If this is your first time visiting, my name is Charnel and welcome to the Coily Co, where we're all about going from overwhelmed to overjoyed in our natural hair journeys. And of course, I'm here to represent the most underappreciated, undervalued, and underrated combination in the natural hair space, which is 4C fine and low density. If you're ready to hear about this routine that is giving length retention in the year 2025, then keep on watching. Part of this regimen includes a new protective style, and I'll be installing this protective style as we are talking about this routine. First things first, let's talk about wash day. Girls, I used to go 3 whole months without washing my hair. I know. That's so I could feel the judgment through the screen right now. But here's what I learned. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. With 3 months time of not manipulating my hair, including washing it, you're going to see some growth. However, this wasn't the best state or condition for my scalp. And as much as I did enjoy the length, I did not like the buildup, especially at the braided, the roots. And I'm not a woman who wears wigs where I could cover this stuff up. So when I go out in public and I know that this can be seen, it makes me cringe. And so I realized I had to tailor my routine. And even though that routine definitely helped retain length, I still had to adjust it to account for my confidence, So even though I can go 3 months without washing my hair, I'm definitely not doing that anymore. In fact, this year I really want to focus on keeping my scalp in a pristine state or condition. With that being said, let's talk about my wash day. So I've got a monthly wash day schedule that's keeping my scalp healthy. I can typically go through in 30 days before my scalp really starts to itch and scream for attention. And so I find that once a month keeps my scalp happy. And plus, I don't really apply anything to my scalp. I may do a little bit of grease. Like I do have this castor oil hair and scalp conditioner from ISO Plus. And it's for the scalp, and I find that this actually keeps my flaking down as well, because one of the things I notice about my hair as of late, since I've been washing more regularly, and it is a bit drier where we are now, even though I'm still in the Caribbean, okay, but it is dry. I do find that my scalp is on the drier side. And so I find that I'm going to be trying this conditioner for my scalp for a month. And if I really notice anything detrimental or negative, like side effects, I'll just stop using it and just have to increase how often I wash my scalp. But my scalp, for the most part, can get through an entire month without me adding anything to it. And like I said, I've gone 3 months and my scalp was doing fine. I do have a video about some of the remedies that I use to help me actually extend my protective style in terms of extending the style for my scalp's sake, and that those things have really helped me. So for now, I'm going to be washing my hair once a month, and I'll only do additional washes if things get unbearable for my scalp. Now, here's where it gets interesting: protective styles. I've tried them all, and when I say all, I mean all. Wigs, braids with extension or added hair, clip-ins, crochet, twists, cute but short-lived on my 4C hair. Mini braids, of course, was the apple of my eye for a long time, but the takedown was a whole body workout, and I have PTSD from the last time I took my mini braids down, and I don't know why I can't get myself to want to do them again. But you know, I'm not saying never. I definitely may pick up mini braids back up later on in the year. I've tried buns and my edges said no ma'am. So where does this lead me to? Medium-sized plaits for the win. They're like the Goldilocks of protective styles. Not too big, not too small, not too tight, not too loose, just right. Now, of course, this is a very basic regimen, so I plan on re-moisturizing my hair at the 2-week mark, because what I've been using as of late is the TGIN Daily Butter Moisturizer, which is, girl, that is a life giver to my hair. And I use that with a grease, so whether it's the Blue Magic grease or my Palmer's olive oil grease. If you guys don't know the natural YouTuber Natural Academia, I got that combination from her years ago, and if you actually go through my videos, you'll find a video I did 2 or 3 years ago where I had this same combination and my hair loved it. And now the most important part for me, which is why I don't think I've had to re-moisturize my hair as often as a lot of women may do, is because certain protective styles maintain your moisture a lot longer than others. For example, I find that twists will dry out much quicker than braids. So that's why I think the mini braids regimen is really good if you are interested in doing those for your protective styles. But I find that any braided style, whether it's cornrows, medium-sized plaits, mini braids, those are tight enough to hold that moisture in for way longer than twists. So case in point, a couple weeks ago I did twists, and those twists, as juicy and beautiful as they looked, they dried out in a matter of 4 to 5 days. And I do have low porosity hair, so usually my hair does not dry that easily. So when I realized the twists were not holding moisture long enough, I decided, let me try the braids. And so just this past week before New Year's, I went ahead and put my hair in like 5 braids. It was just a quick style because we had to go and travel. I took those braids down while I was sitting around because I was bored, and you know, this is a problem I'm gonna work on, which is why I know I need to do more protective styles that take a much longer time to put in. But I did take those braids down, and I mean, it had to have been 4 days and my hair felt so moisturized. So I was scheduled to re-moisturize my hair in a couple days, but when I took them down and re-braided them, I was like, no, I don't even have to do that. So when we returned home, I took my braids back out because I said, okay, this is the protective style. I'm gonna do medium-sized plaits and not 5 plaits. 5 plaits is large for me and there's not much flexibility with that. But these medium-sized plaits, I said, let me do that since my hair is stretched. I usually stretch my hair with a blow dryer, but this time around, all I did was wash my hair, braid it, took the braid out after a couple days and re-braided it. My hair is at this stretch state, which is what you will see now in the video with me installing my official protective style, which are the medium-sized plaits. So I didn't have to blow dry my hair. It's already stretched and my hair still feels moisturized. I don't know if you guys can see the shine. Well, you can't feel it, but it's moisturized. I don't have to re-moisturize my hair. Now, just because my regimen is simple does not mean I'm gonna leave no room for a little bit of some extras. So my plan is to try tea rinses because the girlies are raving about them, scalp massaging, of course, and obviously keeping my ends not trimmed. I plan to do a search and destroy throughout the year as opposed to doing, and then obviously I will do a big trim at the end of the year too, but in order to survey my ends, I will do the search and destroy method. Now these are obviously optional. I repeat, optional. Do them when you feel like it, sis. Your hair journey should not feel like a second job. I'm testing this routine for 3 months straight, and you know what? I'm actually excited about it. It feels normal, natural, like it's just part of my life instead of taking over my life. And if you're feeling like your natural hair journey is controlling every aspect of your existence, you need to watch my next video. I'm dropping some truth bombs about how to stop letting your natural hair run your life in 2025. Trust me, it's going to change everything. everything. Now, to enjoy the rest of the video, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Have a good one and Happy New Year.